Shoot. Oops. What is up, you guys? So yesterday on my Twitter, I posted that I was going to do a Q&A. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're giving you guys a chance to be in the vlog. So we might as well just get right into it. I don't want to do too much explaining right now. I'm just going to get right into it. Alright, so first question goes out to @Ashton_Cedar. And Ashton wants to know, how many tricks have you invented? So I've invented, let's see. I don't know if world's first, does that count? World's first? I mean, some of them, so it is a gray area. I'll explain the ones that I think that do count if they are world's first, but not like a 360. So 360 bar spin, I did that first, but I'm not gonna count that as a trick I invented. So, tricks that I invented: scooter flip rewind, buttercup, kickless, no kickless, Scooby, Shaggy, pervert. Alright, so we're just gonna stick with that. We're gonna go with 5. So, buttercup, scooter flip rewind, Scooby, Shaggy, and pervert. I don't do perverts that much because the name is not that cool. It's actually pretty sketch. So, Ashton, thank you for asking a question. 5. There's your answer. Next up, @Isaiah_Case wants to know, are you a Christian and when did you start riding scooters? Am I a Christian? Yes, I am a Christian. And when did you start riding scooters? I started riding scooters when I was 13 years old, so we're almost at 13 years ago. It was, actually no. Yeah, almost at 13 years ago. So it's been a long time. I don't really know how to do much else, to be 100% honest with you. I kind of suck at a lot of other things, but riding sucker crap. But 13 years I've been riding for. Let me know how long you guys have been riding in the comments below as well. I'd like to know. Anyways, Isaiah, those are your answers. Thanks for asking questions, bud. Oh, by the way, just so everybody knows, this was not a Q&A on Instagram. This Q&A was on Twitter. I don't know if I already said that. I might have, but if I did, I'm telling you twice. So next up, we got Trevor_Knudsen, and he says, what would be your dream tick? Ooh, my dream tick? I don't want any ticks. What would be your dream trick to land, whether it's a world's first or a trick you can't do? I mean, a trick I can't do. Isn't that a world's first? Wouldn't that be? That just made me sound so cocky, like I can do every other trick already. That's not what I was implying, so don't go down and start talking crap, even though you're probably already typing. What would be your dream trick to land? So my dream trick to land, so as everybody knows, I like doing a lot of tail ups. One of my favorite tricks is a backflip quad whip over things that I'm able to do them on. And if I had to actually put my finger on a trick that I would always, or I always have dreamed about doing and I've always wanted to do, I think it would be like the mecca of my personal scootering career, and I don't know if I would see anybody do it again for a very, 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 very long time, would be a backflip 10 whip. So I have not done a backflip 9 whip. I have done a backflip 8 whip, but I would like to just skip 9 and go straight to 10 because I've never seen anybody do a 10 whip right side up. I've seen people try, but doing it upside down before I do it right side up, I think would be really cool. It's something that I think, it's kind of like thug life kind of thing. Like, I don't need to do it right side up. I just do it upside down. It would be kind of be my way of being cocky, essentially. If we're really getting down to it, and I'm not lying, I'm not clickbaiting. That's what it's all about. So @Hayden123 Taylor wants to know, have you been offered other sponsorships from different companies while you've been on Envy? Yes, I have. I've been offered, I think, 3 different things. But usually when they send them to me, I automatically reply with, listen, right now I'm riding for Envy, as you guys know. So it's not really something that I want to get into or anything like that because I'm happy with where I'm at right now. So I'm not gonna say who the companies are just because I don't want to cause any drama. I don't want anything like that to happen. So I'm gonna keep that on the down low. But yeah, I have been offered other spots for pro teams. Even like spots for filming and spots for doing event coordination and stuff like that. But obviously, like you guys have seen, I haven't taken any of them. I've stuck to, I've been loyal with Envy. I'm sticking with them for now, so I'm cool. @Tanner, okay, you got a lot of numbers. @TannerH00134275 wants to know, what YouTuber do you want to meet? So, I haven't met a lot of YouTubers, to be 100% honest with you. I mean, I've met a few, but not a lot. But I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers. The only person I've ever really watched a lot of, and actually like kind of stuck with what they did, was Casey Neistat. And if you guys don't know who Casey Neistat is, he's a vlogger from New York, and I feel like my vlogs are kind of like that, sort of like his style a little bit. There's a lot of drone stuff, there's that kind of thing, and like I said, that's the only YouTuber I've ever watched. So of course, what I do is influenced by his work because it's the only person that I watch. I don't watch anybody else. I don't watch. I mean, I watch my friends. So I watch Capron and Corey. I watch Tanner. I keep up with Claudius every now and then and stuff like that. But those are my buddies. Those are just people that I enjoy watching because I want to see what they're up to, kind of thing. So, but the one person I would love to meet and love to hang out with and that kind of a thing would probably be Casey Neistat. So at MLG Fino 123 wants to know, what's your worst injury that you ever had? So my worst injury that I've ever had, it would probably be I think it was probably my hip. That was pretty bad. When Taylor and them were there, when I tried to do flip to stall, where that would be, yeah, that was a long time ago, dude. So we're gonna go with the worst injury that I've ever had was probably when I tried to do a backflip stall at my local skate park. So I tried to do a backflip to feeble stall, and basically what happened was I was learning flares at the same time. When you do a flare, so here's a quarter pipe. When you do a flare, the idea is for you to jump out, flip, so you can land back in the quarter pipe, basically. When you do flip to stalls, you want to flip kind of straight up, so you can go straight up and land on the coping. Well, like I said, I was learning flares the same day as I was trying this trick, so instead of flipping up, I jumped out and flipped. So I was gonna land in tranny if I would have spun, but I didn't spin. So I landed on my stomach, like the coping landed along my body, kind of like in this oblique kind of pattern, and directly onto my hip. So I broke my hip, I dislocated my femur, I cracked 2 ribs, I bruised a lung, I broke my chin, I broke my nose, and I chipped 2 teeth. That's pretty bad. All in one crash from one backward stall because I landed on my stomach and smacked my face on the deck of the concrete ramp. So it was not a good day. It was a bad day. So we'll do a couple more really quick just to make sure that this video is 10 minutes. At Brunken_Rider wants to know, are you coming to Wheels Scooter Shop in Canada soon? Yes, I am going to Wheels actually very soon. We were talking about doing it possibly next month, so in November, but it's looking like we might push it over to 2018 just because of the holiday season, and we want to make sure that it's a great time for me to actually go out there and hang out with you guys, and everybody has a chance to come out and all that kind of good stuff. So we're looking at possibly January area. Like I said, we're still debating on when the exact date is going to be, but it's looking like it's going to be January. So for those of you guys that live in Canada and you're fans of my channel and the things that I do, if you want to come and hang out with me, make sure you cruise over. Make sure you keep up with my Instagram and Wheels' Instagram just to make sure that you guys get the right dates. At Hotch_Patrick wants to know, if you did not like tail whips, what? If you did not like tail whips, what would be your favorite trick? So my favorite trick, other than a tail whip, is probably an invert. If we're being realistic, that's not like a flip or anything like that. It would be an invert. So I do them a lot, actually. I do them a lot, and I like to think that I'm pretty good at them. And I like doing downside inverts, aka waffles, flip inverts normally. I like doing them on quarters, not fly out, but over boxes, and things into inverts, things out of inverts. So if I had to choose another trick that wasn't a tail whip or anything that had to do with a tail whip, it would probably be an invert. At the Grimkeeper04 wants to know, what was the first subscriber you can remember? That's a tough one because my channel, it's actually older than a lot of you guys think. So for those of you guys that say that I've been here since 100 subs, you probably haven't. I mean, I'm not saying you haven't, but you probably haven't, because I started my channel like 8 years ago, something like that. 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. And I didn't really take advantage of my YouTube until about a little bit over a year ago. And that's when I actually started doing vlogs and actually posting on my channel a lot. So I don't remember who the first subscribers were because I didn't really know how to check them, to be 100% honest with you. And even now, I do check them every once in a while, see what the names are and stuff like that. But I mainly just go off of comments. So if you guys want to see, if you want me to see your names and stuff like that, you're gonna want to comment, because a lot of us YouTubers don't go into our subscriber pages and just look through all the names. So if I had to say, do I remember who my first subscriber was? If we'll just go with one of my friends that watched one of my videos, will probably be it would have been either Kenny Owens or Jason Beggs. Would have been one of the guys that actually watched one of my videos first and subscribed to my channel. And to be 100% honest, I don't even know if they actually subscribed to my channel. They might have just watched the video and been done with it, which is a very strong possibility. But regardless, that's the earliest memory that I would have of anything that I ever did with YouTube. Alright, you guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did ask any questions, thank you guys so much for asking them. If I didn't get to your question, I apologize about that. If you guys want to ask questions next time on my Twitter, just go ahead and follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description below. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you didn't already, make sure you go down and you do like this video, and I don't even know if I asked you to subscribe yet or not, but if you don't, subscribe, alright? Sound good? Is that cool with that? Everybody cool with that? Does that sound good? Good. Later.